Bunny. Today I'm gonna do another shoe unboxing video, and I know it's really close to my last shoe unboxing video, so before anybody gets up in arms and is like, how do you pay for all these shoes? Which I don't know why people ask that, but you know. So before anybody goes crazy about any of that, I actually bought and paid for these shoes in March or April, so I made this purchase a long time ago from the other one, so it's not like I went out and bought 2 expensive pairs of shoes in 1 week, just in case anyone cares, which I don't know why they would. So these shoes that I'm unboxing for you guys today are the Jeffrey Campbell Black Milk Cosmic Damsels, and for any of you guys that are really big Jeffrey Campbell collectors, or if you love Soulstruck as much as I do, you have probably seen or heard about these shoes being advertised and totally hyped up for months and months and months now. There are several different, well, I think it's like 3 black milk patterns, you know, that are kind of from their standard leggings prints collection. I don't really know how to say it, but they have basically 3 different deviations of fabrics on several different models of shoes. They have the Cosmic in the Damsels, and then Cosmic Litas that my really good friend Corey Hells for Children, she has the Litas of the Cosmic print. That was really redundant. You know what? I'm gonna ask her if she's gonna do a shoe unboxing video for her Litas on her channel, because she really should. Then there is a comic book print pattern, which I don't really care for that much. It's just not really my style. But they have those in Litas and something else. I don't really remember. And then there's another pattern called, I think it's Bone something. I sound so informative right now. And they have those in like a boot form, which is called the step back or the back off or something like that. But it looks like a lace-up boot, and it's got like a silver section on the bottom. And then I believe that they have the Night Lita in that pattern as well. So there's just a whole assortment. If you go on Soulstruck and you're interested in the black milk stuff, you can just, you know, they have a whole little like subcategory for it, so it's really easy to find. So like I said at the beginning of the video, this was something you had to pre-order a long time ago, and everyone really thought that they were going to completely sell out in 5 seconds. And I don't know if they have sold out of some sizes or what, but before anybody's like, this video is scripted, I don't know what people are saying lately, but I pulled up the specs on here, so on my iPhone, so I could like say some professional sounding cool stuff and actually give you guys legit information about this shoe, except for I like it. And I see that there is kind of like a weird sizing thing about this, because normally Jeffrey Campbell's come in crap tons of sizes, and this, it only says that they have size 6, 7, 8, and 9, so that's it. I don't know if some of the sizes sold out already, or they just didn't particularly make those sizes in the black milk shoe for some reason. I don't know. The platform on the Damsels is really high. I only have one other pair of Damsels, and that is the Damsel Spike, but I will just say that shoe, I've never fallen, I've never had any problem walking in it, even though normally for me, I find a wedge more difficult to walk in than a heel. I'm not sure why, that's just like a personal thing for me, but I've never had a problem with the Damsels. I've never fallen or anything, and I can walk upstairs, I can walk up hills, I can walk up escalators, and I've never tripped or fallen. But this is kind of an extreme heel. It's a 6.5 inch heel with a 2 inch platform. I just looked that up, that's why I know. It's really not that difficult, but maybe, I don't know if I'd recommend this style to a beginner heel walker. And a question that I'm often asked in shoe unboxing videos is like, do you drive in these? My Damsels, I don't drive in, and I don't recommend driving in Damsels. I just don't particularly think that it's safe. I drive in my Litas all the time though, and I don't have a problem with those at all, but I don't know. I just personally don't drive in Damsels, so I just take them off and put them back on. It's pretty simple. These shoes are really easy to get in and out of. They do have a zipper on the side. They lace up as well, but really I don't have to unlace them every time to put them on and take them off and all that stuff. Pretty much once you tie them for whatever feels comfortable around your ankle, then you can just zip and unzip and then just slip your foot out of the shoe. The really big thing about these shoes shoes is, of course, the pattern. I had to have these shoes because they actually took a photograph from a NASA, I think it's a Nazca, from like a NASA magical space camera. I'm not an astronaut, so I don't exactly know what it's called, but this came from NASA. NASA is in my back freaking yard, okay, you guys? I live really close to NASA. I've always loved all kinds of space things, astronauts, space aliens, because I am a space alien, so it reminds me of home. And I don't know, I just thought that was really cool and sciencey. It makes me think of The Outer Limits, which is one of my all-time favorite shows. The classic one, though, not that goofy one from the 90s. That was not that great. It's just like swirling kind of nebula prints, and I think that each shoe and each pair is slightly different because, you know, they just printed a bolt of fabric, I'm sure, and then just, you know, cut it, and each shoe I think is slightly different. And the Litas definitely look a little bit different in the print than the Damsels do. And the cool thing about the Litas in these shoes as well is that they don't have the traditional wooden Lita heel. They have a fabric covered heel. Maybe that's a good Lita option for some of you guys that may not like the brown chunky heel, because I know that that's like a big complaint for a lot of people when they look at the Litas, is they're like, oh, I really like the shoe, but I don't like the heel. This will give you a different heel if the brown heel is not your sort of thing. Sizing for this is true to size. I am usually a size 7 in every Jeffrey Campbell shoe. I am a size 7 in these. The 7 fits great. The other thing that I do say every time I do, well, this is the second time I've done an unboxing of a Damsel, but the only thing that I will say about these shoes, and really all of the shoes that have these kind of like ice skating brackets that you lace your shoe up with, is when you're putting the shoe on, you want to bend your ankle forward and then tie the laces, because I find if you don't kind of like lean forward a little bit when you put it on, it will be too tight around your ankle. It will pinch and be a little bit uncomfortable. But if you just lean your foot slightly forward once you put the shoe on and lace it up, I don't have any comfort problem from that point on. So like I said, these are really easy to walk in. They're really not heavy at all. They're much lighter, in fact, than the spike Damsels, of course, you know, which have the spikes all over the heel. And these are really a comparable weight to the Litas, so if you have Litas and you know what that feels like, this is the same weight as that. You know what, just for curiosity's sake, I'm gonna look at another model of the shoe and see if the sizing for the black milk ones is just a 6 through 9. The other shoe model that I forgot to tell you guys that a lot of these prints are available in is the 99 ties, which is the really short wedge boots. The other Jeffrey Campbells that I'm looking at range from size 5 through 11, so I guess the other sizes in this shoe have just been sold out, but maybe they'll get in another shipment or make some more. I'm pretty sure that they're eventually going to do more lines with Black Milk, more collaborations, and they're probably going to come out with different patterns in the future. I really wish they'd come out with the cathedral or stained glass shoes, because that would be so awesome. I guess the only model that they could really do that with is a Damsel, but still, that would be so freaking cool. I'm dying for a pair of the cathedral leggings. I really am. Maybe I should buy some. This is overall a really great shoe. I think that it would go with a lot of different outfits, and it's certainly a statement piece. I really like to have my shoes be the focal point to a lot of my outfits, because I really think that it can just kind of make everything come together. So that's why I get shoes like this. I don't know, I just like them. Do I have to have a reason? I don't think so. So yeah, I can't really say anything too much else about these shoes except for my normal response, which is I like them. So I'm just gonna put in the clip now of me wearing the shoes and walking around, jumping around in them, so you guys can see how they look and how they, well, you can't see how they feel, but just imagine, if you will, how they might feel. But I'm just gonna insert that clip now.
Here's Johnny.
So, as usual, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this shoe unboxing. As usual, I would be really, really grateful if you would take a minute to subscribe, and I would love to have you here. Swamp Family! If you want, you can like me on Facebook, facebook.com/graveyardgirl. For your convenience, I am listing these shoes in the info box in case you want to check them out or get them yourself. Also, if you want, you can follow me on Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram @GraveyardGirl, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!